was an old basketball coach at my high school that would always say the phrase, practice makes perfect. And I wasn't even on the basketball team. I'm not into sports at all. And I seen him so many times say the word practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. He would tell his students that. He would tell his players that. He would tell people that. He would just keep saying it. And I don't believe in perfect. But I do believe that the more you do something, the better you get at it. And I think we can all prove this, right? If you practice art, you get better at art. If you practice programming, you get better at programming. If you practice social skills, you get better at social skills. But where I think it also applies that most people don't apply it is your thoughts. The things that you say, or the things that you think, the things that you tell yourself, the things that you interact and or do. And like with mental health wise, I feel like a lot of us have negative patterns, myself included. When I talked about depression in a video, a lot of my thoughts and feelings at that moment had been amplified by the fact that I had those thoughts and feelings, that I really kind of dwelled on them, right? If you are used to sleeping in every day, it's going to be really hard for you to get up early one day. It's because it's just a pattern. Your body gets good at whatever you do often. And when you think negatively about yourself constantly, you think, oh, I'm not that good. Oh, this guy's better. Or they're going to find out I don't know what I'm talking about. Or I'm a fraud. Or I feel like a fraud. Or I don't really know anything. So who am I to make a game? Who am I to write software? Who am I to learn this? I'm too old. I'm too young. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I'm whatever. Like whatever your mental thing is, if you repeat it often enough, it becomes a pattern. When it becomes a pattern, it can become a belief, right? And like a lot of times, like with me, I have to stop myself from doing things that are harmful to myself, to my mental health, to my well-being. I've been lucky enough to stay away from like drugs and alcohol and stuff like that, but there are plenty of vices that I have that I have to really look at and say, do I need to be doing this? Do I need to be thinking this? Do I need to be saying this? And it's something that I practiced a lot because, especially the last year with YouTube, I want to spread a positive message to the world. I want to spread the idea that games can change the world and that we need to make more games. And if sometimes I feel like my own negative thoughts hold me back from saying the things that I think, or sometimes negative comments get to me too much and then I repeat those things in my head, and it's a pattern. And that's the main thing that I want to point out is like everything that you do, everything that you feel, everything that you think happens because your body is in a cyclical pattern and it wants to do the things that you've always done. So anytime you try and make a change, anytime you try and get out of something, anytime you try and do something better, you try and, make a game when you've never made a game before, or you try and start trying to walk or eat healthier or something like that. Anytime you try that, your body's going to resist because it wants to do the thing that it's always done. It wants to do the pattern. It wants to go in autopilot mode. It wants the path of least resistance. And sometimes the path of least resistance is harmful to you. In your thoughts, and your body, and your mind, and your friendships, and all kinds of stuff. So just pay attention to the patterns. Pay attention to the things that you do often. Pay attention to the things that like you just do on autopilot. Why do you do those things? Is there a reason? Is there a point that you do them? Or are you just doing them because you've always done them? What are you thinking about? Why are you thinking that way? Is there a reason that you have those thoughts? Where do they come from? And just paying attention, I think, makes a lot of difference. For me, meditation, I don't like meditate like officially, like every day. I say officially, but like I spend a lot of time alone, and every once in a while I'll like just close my eyes and concentrate for 10-20 minutes and just try and clear my mind. And that always has kind of helped me when I sit there with my eyes closed. And I just kind of go through all my thoughts, and I just kind of let my mind wander, and I kind of analyze what's happening and what I'm thinking about and what things are popping into my head. It's been really helpful, and it's kind of helped me correct some of my patterns. I'm still working on stuff. We all are. We all got plenty of stuff to work on, but that's what I want to share today, is just pay attention to your patterns. Really understand like what you're thinking and why you do the things you do, and just keep in mind that your body wants to do things that you've always done. And so when you make a change, it's going to be difficult because by default your body wants to resist change. Humans don't like it. So that's all I got for you. That's my thought. Hope you found it useful. If you did, please leave me a like and a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your feelings. Let me know maybe some of your habits, patterns, good or bad, your thought patterns. Leave those in the comments below. My name is Tim Roswick, and I'll see you again tomorrow.